Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you doing? Last class we stopped at page 46. It was about Hamzat al-Wasl. It's the alif with the small sad. In some books you can find it. They say Hamzat al-Wasl, and sometimes they say alif wasl. I think we studied the rules of Hamzat al-Wasl. We said if Hamzat al-Wasl, if you started reading from Hamzat al-Wasl from this letter, it's exactly equals Hamza has fatha. We say ah, ah. uh, if Hamzat al-Wasl or Alif Wasl, this letter in the middle like this, we don't read it. We skip it. So like this word, huwa, we will say lahu, we will say lahul hamdu. Same here. If I start reading from this word, I will say al-ula, but I didn't start from here. So I will start from lahul hamdu and then fi. I will move from fi to the lam. We skip hamzat al-wasl or alif wasl in the middle. We say fil ula. So lahul hamdu fil ula. Same here. Hamzat wasl in the middle. We move from wow to the lam sukun. Wal akhirati. Walahul. We move from ha to lam. Walahul hukmu. Wa ilayhi turja'un. This was the last lesson in the last class. Today we will explain the difference between sukun in the Quran and sukun in Arabic. If you are reading like newspaper, magazine, any Islamic books, like the hadith books, the books of school. So the sukun in the Quran exactly like looks like the letter ha. This is the letter ha, but it's a small ha, like this. This is the sukun in the Quran. And sukun means we stop on the letter, like this one. If I will start from, let's say, from this word, I will read this word. So I will say al alhamdu. So sukun means stop on the Quran. So what's the circle in the Quran? This circle in the Quran means this letter is silent. We don't read it. And you will find this circle only with 3 letters in the Quran. With the letters of mad, which are alif and waw and the letter ya. So this circle, if you found it in the Quran, you will find it with these 3 letters, alif and waw, and with the ya. It means those letters are silent, so we skip them. We don't read them. Okay, so the sukun in the Quran looks like the letter ha. It's a small ha, and this sign means the letter silent. This is in the Quran, but in Arabic, the sukun sign, it's the circle. So this circle in Arabic means this is the sukun. So it means we stop on the letter. Like this word, we will say here hal, run, sab. We will not say the letter is silent. No, the sukun means the letter silent only in the Quran with these 3 letters. In Arabic, no, the letter is not silent. So here, Rab, Akh, Jad, Aw, Tib, Min, Sif, Bi', Bur, Kul, Ruj, Buh. Next line. فوق, فجر, تحت, بعض, قرب, حسن, عمر, أعلم, تنهر, روضة, نطوي. Here we have ya has nothing. It means stretch the kasra. Natwi. So in ya has nothing means elongate or stretch the kasra before it. Yunsi. Same here. Shar'i. Yashu. Yabdu. يرسو. Same with the واو. If you found واو has nothing, means stretch the previous ضمة. So let me remind you this rule again. If you found ya has nothing, 100%, not 99. The previous letter has kasra, so stretch the kasra. If you found waw has nothing, 100%, the previous letter has dhamma, so stretch the dhamma. If you found alif has nothing, so 100% the previous letter has fatha, so stretch the fatha. Exactly like this one. Waw has nothing, so stretch the dhamma. Yabdu. Okay. Yarsu. Okay. Here the waw, we have to stretch the dhamma. This ya, we have to stretch the kasra. Yunsi. Okay. In Arabic, the alif wasl or hamzat wasl, this letter, in the Quran it has a sad like this, but in Arabic it's only alif without the sad. How can I know this is hamzat wasl and it's not alif mad? Because alif mad, this alif, also alif has nothing. Alif mad, alif mad. This one, the alif has nothing. This alif, the alif mad, it's always preceded by kasra. Always preceded by kasra. And the next letter, it's impossible to become sukun. Letter has sukun. So if you found this letter and followed by a letter has sukun, so this is not alif mad. Alif mad always preceded by fatha, like this. Let me show you. This one, alif has nothing. Look, so it's preceded by fatha. So stretch the fatha. كلماتنا لعبادنا. So always preceded by kasra, by fatha, sorry. Here, كانوا. It's impossible to find a letter has sukun uh, after this letter. So that's the difference between alif mad uh, and alif wasl or hamza al-wasl. So hamza al-wasl in the Quran, it's clear hamza, has a sad at the top, but in Arabic it's just alif without anything. So how can I know it? The next letter has sukun like this one. So how can I read this letter? We read it exactly like the hamza has fatha. We say ah, and now the lam has sukun, so we will say al-jazaru, al-mataru, الكوثر العرض. Okay, next page. أسوار فرحان. So is this Hamzat Wasl or Alif Mad? We are reading Arabic now. This page is not from the Quran. How can I know? Let's check. The previous letter has Fatha. Yeah. The next letter, is it Sukun? No, it's not Sukun. So that's Alif Mad. So we should stretch the Fatha. Farhanu. Maybe Hamzat Wasl? No, it's impossible. Hamzat Wasl always followed by letter has Sukun, like this one. Here the Alif is not preceded by Fatha, and the next letter has Sukun. So we have two signs to know that Hamzat Wasl in the Arabic. It's not preceded by Fatha, and the next letter always has Sukun, like this. Al-wa. La. Look at this. This is also Alif. Alif has nothing. That's Alif Mad. Preceded by Fatha, always. And the next letter is not sukun, is not a letter with sukun sign. So here, farhanu, sundusu, miqdaru, mikwatu, yahmi, atawhu. We said about this, the alif with the wave sign. We studied this before. We said this is exactly equals hamza, fatha followed by alif. How can we read this? We say we stretch the because we have alif has alif mad. This equals exactly when the alif has a wave sign like this. Okay, so here we say atawhu, ayataini, amantu, yubsiruna, الولاء العقاب. Next one. أقمنا صلاتنا عند أوقاتها. أخرجنا زكاة أموالنا برضا أنفسنا صمنا رمضان فصامت جوارحنا حججنا كعبتنا بحلال أموالنا كملت أركان إسلامنا بعد شهادتنا. As you can see, any alif has nothing. We should stretch the previous fatha. Here, unzila. I have alif has nothing. Is this alif mad or hamzat al-wasl or alif wasl? That's alif wasl because the next letter has sukun. So we said alif wasl is alif has nothing in Arabic, and the next letter has sukun. Alif mad, alif has nothing too, but preceded by letter has fatha, and the next letter impossible to see sukun sign. So that's impossible to become alif mad. So what should we do with alif wasl in the middle? In the middle, we don't read it. If I started reading from here, I would say al-Qur'anu, but I started reading from here. So I should switch or move from lam to lam. So I will say unzilal Qur'anul. Same here. Alif wasl. Karimu liyahdiya ilal khayri. فمن عمل به عاش. That's alif mad. There is no sukun. هادي we move from the hamza to the lam. هادي البالي. Here we have ya and we have hamza. What should we read? Should we read the ya or should we read the hamza? We always read the upper letter. So if I have it like ya has alif or ya has hamza or wow has hamza or wow has alif, remember we always read the upper letter. We don't read the lower letter. Okay, so that's why we said here هادئة. We didn't say هادية. هادئ البال ومن أعرض عن آياته وسار خلف هواه فسوف يشقى في stretch the كسرة دنياه. This should be wa. There's a mistake here. وفي أخراه والعاقل من عمل لما بعد الموت. I think that's enough for this lesson.